So there's not a lot of famous Lebanese entertainers out there, Lebanese American. Salma Hayek, there's Shakira, Sammy Obeid. Yeah, Obeid is Arabic, but when I travel, I put an apostrophe after the O on my passport, so it looks Irish, you know? I'm half Lebanese. Leban in Arabic means yogurt, so we're yogurties because we got a lot of culture. But I put Lebanese on my dating profile, and a woman asked, "What ethnicity are you?" Which made me think, oh, she can't read. Or she thinks Lebanese is like a disorder. Like, how long have you had Lebanese for? Well, I was born with it. When both your parents have it, you're like twice as likely. She's like, is there a cure? Yeah, an apostrophe.
But the two ways that I've noticed that I'm getting old is now I'll quote old song lyrics. People won't get the references anymore. The other day I said, who let the dogs out? Someone thought I was asking a real question. Like, I don't know who let them out. I was like, oh no. And then also, like, I'll get injured now, but the injuries don't go away. They just stay there. I get a new one every year. When I turned 30, I just looked this way too quickly. Got a little kink in my neck. 31, I bent over to tie my shoe. Pop got me in the back. 32, my cat got injured, still injured, so I'm gonna count that one too. And then 33 is the worst. I sat down for too long. Just one day, I got a cyst on my ass. I'm a broken man. My neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. Who got that one?
I used to go to this high school where this guy would hold up the sign that said, God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, which is very homophobic and very Steve-phobic as well. Very anti-Steve. Every Steve in my school was like, I don't exist? What's going on? It's so weird how some people think that men being gay is like not natural. It makes pure mathematical sense to me when you consider the ratio of people. For every 100 women on this planet, there's 102 men. What are those two extra dudes supposed to do? Just sit there and talk? You know what guys like to do, okay? You're like, well, how does that explain lesbians? Men are disgusting. That's my only theory. We are disgusting. Lesbians are evolved women. Commentators, even some centrist personalities online are just saying preposterous things about the potential of Zoran being mayor. Like there's people out there saying, once Zoran's mayor, he's gonna bring Sharia law to New York City, which is hilarious. And aside just from being obviously racist, Islamophobic, and just ridiculous, people are like arguing back logically, like, no. No, he's not. I don't think he is. No. Like, you mother. Not only would that be unconstitutional and nobody's gonna like vote for that, it's just so insulting to just go straight there. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, when somebody says Zoran's gonna bring Sharia law to New York City, you should not be saying no, okay? When somebody says Zoran's gonna bring Sharia law to New York City, the proper response is Sharia law even that bad? You gotta f back. You gotta f back. Now, I'm not here tonight to pitch Sharia law to you, okay? I know my face gives you the impression that I might want to, okay? But the thing about Sharia law, I will say, a lot of people don't really know much about it. I even had to do research for this joke. And personally, I haven't lived under it. It hasn't been brought to California yet. Okay. It will be one day, but inshallah.
But
I'm not up here arguing for or necessarily defending Sharia law, but I will say you should know that it has been largely blown out of proportion by the Western world. Our country, we love to blow things up metaphorically and physically. So when you actually Google Sharia law, which I did, you can look at the Wikipedia page for Sharia law. And I kid you not, the synopsis of Wikipedia's take on Sharia law is basically like, bro, Sharia law is not even that bad. That's basically what they're saying for like a whole, this is Wikipedia. They're like, no, you can go out past 3. It's fine. Like, it's apparently there's like levels to Sharia law. Okay. But what I'm saying is, whenever you have this discussion about Sharia law in the West, it's always taken to the most extreme position. Like, people are always like, oh, you want Sharia law? You just want all women to just cover up? Like, no, what? Like, well, not all of them, but like, what, no. Like, okay, personally, I find everyone a little bit gross, so I would like, in an ideal world, you know, my Sharia would be everybody covers up until further notice. And then once I get a sense of your aura, I'm like, all right, you can show. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I would do things personally, you know. But that's always where it goes. It always goes to the most extreme version. And so then it brings up this discussion. You hear all these people now saying, Muslim values are not compatible with American values. You hear this out there. Like all these commentators are saying around, Muslim values are not compatible with American values. And you know what? They're right. Muslim values are not compatible with American values because America doesn't have values. Okay? Does not have values. What values? Where are the values? What values do we have aside from the value meal? A lot of people in America have values, absolutely, but are there any shared values in this country anymore? No, we disagree on literally everything. You could say the one value that we have is freedom, but like, do we? You know what I mean? Like, do we even have freedom? And then if freedom allegedly is our value, freedom is independence from values. That was the principle of this country. It doesn't matter what your values are, it doesn't matter what my values are. We can both, you know, enjoy ourselves because this is a valueless nation. It's because there's this implicit connection. They're like, well, America, we have Christian values. It's like, do we? The whole premise of this nation was separation of church and state, but there's always this subtext of like, the Muslim values don't match our Christian values. But it's like, okay, there's Christians in America, sure, but like, are Christians in America really Christian is the question. The answer is no. The answer is no. Go to an actual other country where there's Christians. We are not Christians in America. It's like Olive Garden Christianity. You know what I mean? It's not real. Doing Christmas is not enough. Most proclaimed Christians in this nation can't even quote a single Bible lyric. Okay? Yeah. I'm calling them lyrics. That should be a sure shot example. The irony is, if you actually know Muslim people, you would know that they respect the Bible. Like, they respect the teachings of Jesus, they consider Jesus a prophet, and they respect the teachings of the Bible. Like, more than my Christian friends. That's why I'm telling all these Christians out there, I'm like, hey, like, you want to actually learn the Bible and appreciate the Bible and love the Bible, respect the Bible? Join Islam. Try it. Just try it. There you go. Some people are feeling a little alienated. But this is how America was founded. You have to be real with it. You have to be honest about it because this conversation keeps coming up. People saying that Muslim values are not compatible with American values, and there's no evidence. There's no evidence. Okay, maybe not fasting, obviously. Okay, fasting. I'll give you fasting for sure. That's definitely not compatible with American values in nearly any capacity. That's why I always tell my Muslim friends and family, I'm like, yo, if you want more Americans to join, like, just have a package for them that's like, you don't have to fast just yet. You know what I mean? Like, you can do 5 years without fasting. Americans are like, I'll try it out. You have to be honest. We don't have values in this country. There are no shared values. And so whenever this conversation comes up, people they only have one single argument. They're like, Sharia law and all women are going to have to cover up because in America, we like our women to show skin. Okay, so American values is Hooters, basically. That's what it comes down to. We just want to be able to have Hooters in America, right? Okay, and yeah, Hooters, fun time. Who hasn't had a great time at Hooters aside from most of this crowd? Who hasn't had a fun time at Hooters? Okay, I look like I work there. Who hasn't? I look like I'm the manager of Hooters. These ladies are trying their hardest today, okay? Give them a break. But hear me out. How about we just try one? One Sharia law Hooters. Let's just try one. Just one Sharia law Hooters. Just one. You'll only see eyes. It'll be called peepers. Yes. Yes. Come on down to peepers. Okay? You'll have a newfound respect for eyes after you come to peepers. Yeah. Come for the eyes, stay for the halal burgers. You'll love it. You'll love it. A lot of lamb and goat. You know?